So.
Oh God, I'm seeing the shirts now.
Tom MacDonald, me versus you.
The hoodies.
Red versus blue.
Yep.
Let's get up in this. See what we got.
What do you think this is gonna be about?
I'm the one that you hate for making America great, and I'm the one who's trying to build back better. We ain't the same. Yeah, you're right. There's a difference. Y'all are woke and we're awake. What a joke. Does white privilege have something to say? Your president drove the country into the ground. The crime rate is through the roof. There ain't no jobs to be found. Inflation going up. My kids need food in their mouths. You put the fake news on every TV screen in my house. Hold up. Your president, a racist, homophobic, tried to overthrow democracy, and everybody knows it. He will never make America great again, like the slogan. He a white supremacist, just like all of you who voted. That is not fair.
All right, I get the concept. I'm fucking with the concept.
Yeah. But that's literally the argument that always happens.
The red and blue makes sense now.
Yes.
Yeah.
It 100% makes sense now.
I actually like that because that's literally how the argument goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say Trump's racist and homophobic, but don't say what he did or how he is. Mm-hmm. But you can clearly see what Biden's doing.
It's okay, Alina. It's all good. It's all good.
Oh, you're definitely good.
It's all good. Hey, it's all good. Gotta.
You gotta get it just right.
Yeah, that's what the weekend's for.
Yep.
I kind of like where he's coming with this angle, but again,
no, I like this concept.
See, Tom is good at doing the political stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just like to see more.
America great again, like the slogan. He a white supremacist, just like all of you who voted. That is not facts. All you woke morons do is talk trash. Drag queens in classrooms hate anyone who's not black. You're pro-white, you know that's what the Klan members are, right? You're anti-LGBTQ, then why they always on your mind? Bro, you're a boy, you're a girl, stop playing stupid. You screwing up the youth and all the children are our future. You don't care about the kids, look at all the school shootings. You're pro-gun, it's your fault, stop making those excuses. You think anyone who don't agree with you is just a bigot. You're a fascist, you're a Nazi. You just mad because you triggered. You're just jealous of the left because we're progressive and we're winning. Now I'm tripping that you won the election because you rigged it. They put you on the left, they put you on the right. They tell you what they hate, then they tell you who.
All right.
That's literally how the argument always goes.
Bro, but see, this is my thing, man. Okay? This is my thing.
But they want you to do that. That's what they want us doing.
And this is why I get annoyed and I can't watch the news anymore. It's only because, like, I watch it, of course, to, like, I'm not living under a rock, but, like, to me, instead of actually solving the problems, we're just doing this.
Exactly.
Like this is why we're stuck. Because it's just like, okay, say for example, all right, for the world to understand this, okay, I'll be the black liberal. I'll make Vito the white conservative. So that way the rest of society can understand this. Y'all rather have us just going back and forth
instead of actually
pointing the fingers and shit. Instead of saying, all right, let's get a piece of paper, write down what's working and what's not fucking working. Which is called critical thinking. So instead of doing that, we're just going to point fingers like a bunch of children.
And then try to drive as much hate and
exactly.
as much in between.
So and just confuse the shit out of everybody. Let's do that.
Like he's about to say, he put you on the left and the right. I can already see where we go.
Good God.
He's going to turn us into they want us fighting.
They put you on the left, they put you on the right. They tell you what to hate, then they tell you who to fight. Till you're screaming, screaming. They put you on the right, they put you on the left. They tell you who to hate, they do anything to get you screaming.
Yeah, pretty much.
My president draining the swamp, we building walls. Your president opened the border for one and all. Now there's murderers and criminals evading the law. Walking right into America, our safety is gone. Well, my president ended pandemic, saved the economy, and introduced legislation fighting for our equality. His son smokes crack. I don't care about that, honestly.
His son smokes crack.
You really have to... That's like, oh yeah, well, you're a crackhead. Like he really just like I like how he nonchalantly threw it in. Yeah, you're so smart. Oh God. Oh man. Woo. Now all the liberals gonna be mad. How you gonna laugh at addiction? Shut the fuck up. I ain't laughing at addiction.
Daddy just threw that line.
You just threw it out like it was like woo. Oh man. That caught me. That's the funny bone.
President opened the border for one and all. Now there's murderers and criminals evading the law. Walking right into America, our safety is gone. Well, my president ended pandemic, saved the economy, and introduced legislation fighting for our equality. His son smokes crack. I don't care about that, honestly. He's raising all our wages. He can't raise his children properly. You obviously pro-life. A woman's choice is your right. I feel like abortion is important and you don't like. You're treating it like birth control. You're treating them like your wife. I said that all lives matter and I also meant unborn life. You're so clever, go ahead, make your little memes while we're bringing home the soldiers who were in the Middle East. Okay, you brought the soldiers home, but then you burnt the flag and took a knee and left the men who fought for all our freedom homeless on the street. Build back better, there'll be violence and riots until you Bible thumpers learn to fall in line and trust the science. We ain't ever backing down from all you pedos and tyrants. The right is fighting the system, the left designed to divide us. And that is clown talk, all you got is mean tweets. It's free speech, call the cops, dog, you defunded the police. This country will be better off without all you freaks. This is America, homie, if you don't like it, you can leave. They put you on the left, they put you on the right.
That's what I say.
Then they tell you who to
That's what I always say. You complaining, you want to destroy America and stuff like that, you're not happy about it, get the fuck out of here. Go to another country and see what happens. You're going to be running back into America.
And if Biden saved the economy, what, anybody know the price of eggs right now? Price of orange juice? Milk? Gas?
But see, it's
Prices of the meats?
okay.
That's the one that hurts more.
When's the last time anybody here bought a steak recently?
This is why I get.
Dollar Tree ain't dollar anymore?
Dollar Tree ain't $1 no more.
That's crazy,
no
bro.
more, man.
Nah, you want to know why? Because rich motherfuckers are starting to shop at Dollar Tree. They're like, oh, we can get this shit for $1.
Because Biden's economy sucks.
Now Dollar Tree's like, oh shit, rich motherfuckers want to come here. Now we got to raise the prices.
And they had a section, $5 section.
Five below is way above $5.
Oh my god! Yeah.
And then it's like freaking what happened to the dollar menu at McDonald's?
It's the
That
value
shit's
meal.
gone.
There ain't no goddamn value at. Dude,
It's like,
you go to McDonald's now, you get 2 value. If you get 2 medium value meals, you're spending like $35-$40.
all right.
What the hell happened?
I just think everybody's so worried about quantity of everything. No one cares about the quality of something anymore. It's just quantity. It's just numbers. Everything's being looked at as a number.
Do you know what happened at the border recently? Did you hear about that?
Oh damn! Yeah.
8 terrorists captured at the border?
Man.
That's 8 that they caught!
Dude, I don't...
We have to know who's here.
Damn.
Dude, like, and then to me,
I
like...
saw one of those bubbles.
Remember, you're supposed to be playing the liberal part.
Oh, that's right. I'm out of character. I'm out of freaking character, man.
Oh, God. Tom's not wrong.
No.
But that's what people on...
I'm starting to, but like to me, I'm starting like the politicians. Like honestly, shut the fuck up, because I'm at this point where it's like, do y'all really give a shit about this shit? Are y'all just trying to like? Are you just trying to throw shit out to divide people?
That's all.
Yes.
Like I don't care what
Yes.
I don't give a shit what the argument is, whether it's religion, whether it's sexual orientation, whether it's abortion, whether it's ethnicity, whether it's gun violence, whatever the fuck it is.
Ian, when's the last time you seen a video of Maxine Waters saying "love your neighbor"? You should shake their hands and get
God,
no. That woman's telling you to get in their face and attack
Use
people.
violence.
So it's
pretty
like
much.
none of y'all really give a shit.
They want to divide. That's what they want to do.
That's why
if they unite everybody together,
I don't fuck with
the
either party.
government is done.
I don't fuck with either party.
So
So over here, y'all can stop trying to say, yo, you need to go look at this party. You need to go look at that. Nah, fuck that. I don't do the party.
You got to
shit
look
anymore.
at individual people.
I gave the party thing a chance, and I'm not doing it anymore.
It's because, Ian, you got to look at the person, not the party. Even if they're running under a banner, you got to look at what that person is representing.
And like the thing where I really realized like the party shit is bullshit. It was like for a whole fucking year and a half or whatever, Nikki Haley was over here saying, "Oh, we need to move past Trump. Trump can't do anymore." It's like, girl, the second you dropped out the fucking race, you ran and supported him. So really, you were just full of shit and wasted everybody's time for a fucking year.
No, there's a reason why though. Right? Was it?
She's trying to save her political career.
Exactly.
Yes.
So exactly, she wasted everybody's fucking time for a year.
There was no reason for her to even be in the primary.
Why'd you even run if you were just gonna join him at the end of the thing?
Well, she endorsed him, but
endorsed him. She went hard verbally in saying we need to move past Trump. Trump can't do anymore. We need to move past his ideals. And then the second she had to suspend her campaign, I'm just gonna endorse Trump.
She didn't come close in a single primary.
So it's
one.
like, girl.
Dude, Trump had record numbers in every primary.
So it's like, girl, you were full of shit from the very start then.
Yeah.
If you're running against someone, that means you think you can do better than them. Even if you get your ass kicked in campaigning, running against someone means you firmly believe you're the better candidate. But then you turn around and say, I'm going to endorse them.
Hey, Kamala Harris called Joe Biden a racist and she's his VP.
That's true too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to say Kamala's dumb or not. I'm just saying, I think what she did was she shut the fuck up so she could be VP.
Biden called her a DEI hire.
Like,
he said that DEI starts at the vice president. Those are his words.
That's why I can't.
That's the man's words.
I just can't.
He pretty much called her useless.
They put you on the left, they put you on the right, they tell you what to hate, then they tell you who to fight, till you're screaming. They put you on the right, they put you on the left, they tell you who to hate, they do anything.
At least now there's more and more people starting to actually do their own research and aren't just believing what MSNBC, CNN, and stuff tell them right away.
Bro, honestly, there was the thing on freaking TikTok the other day, right? I saw this video. And it's hella people saying it's to the point, bro, where like there's people saying if you had the question, you have to pick one, or it's gun to your head. Who are you gonna pick for? Who are you gonna vote for? Trump or Biden? It's getting to the point where people are saying I'd let the gun go off. I'm like, that's sad. That's fucking sad. That I let the gun go off. Like, wow. That's sad. That's where we are. We can't even pick one motherfucker. This is why, after the way I saw they treated the presidency with both Trump and Biden, it's like you're expecting either one to just do all this executive order, and fix every freaking thing like in the first year of presidency. Yeah, fuck that job.
They can't do that.
Fuck that job, bro.
That's why you're supposed to work with Congress.
Yeah, screw that job.
But they've made this where it's becoming red versus blue.
It is, yeah. It's not even about like what actually works. It's just proving how you're the better option.
Well,
you're supposed to find common ground after
4 years of Trump worked. He left office with gas at an average of $1.29 for regular. The world respected America again.
I will say this.
Now they do not.
I will say, like, with all like the no wars and shit, I think honestly the reason why there was no wars, they didn't know Trump was going to hit the nuclear button.
That's a good thing.
Which I'll give him that.
That's a good thing.
They were like, oh, this motherfucker crazy. I don't know what are you gonna do.
Dude, he walked into the demilitarized zone with a country that we're at war with.
I'll give him that.
With no bodyguards.
And then
right?
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I kind of am surprised that the Supreme Court struck down the bump stock, even though Trump put that in fucking place.
Because it's unconstitutional.
To me, I get it, but it's also I think it's a little scary. It is scary.
You know what's scary?
It is a little scary.
It is scary, but you should be allowed to have it.
I'm fully and before people start thinking I'm against the Second Amendment, I'm not against it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I'm fully for the Second Amendment, but at the same time, I do think there are certain people who shouldn't have guns, but at the same time, you never know when someone's going to flip out.
True.
You don't.
But that's why you have to pass a background check.
Yes. And my personal opinion, I got no problem with you owning a gun. I don't think you should be able to buy a gun online. I think you should have to go in person to do it. That's just my opinion.
For your very first one. Once you're actually in the system and you have to go through that, then I can see how you can purchase one online.
So, like...
As long as you're not purchasing... But, yeah, because it's still a crime to purchase it for someone who's...
Like, if you're just sitting there stockpiling guns on Google...
Even though, Ian,
Ian,
there's nothing wrong with that.
I know.
I know it's... There's a lot of gun enthusiasts. There's a lot of people that buy and resell.
That's true.
I mean...
It's true.
I get because it's a very... scary proposition that the media has painted of gun people. Most people who are purchasing that many guns are actually have that kind of collection are way better around any types of firearms than most people. They know the rules. They're following the people that are breaking the law with guns are the criminals. Not the law-abiding citizen, everyday Joe Schmo that wants to go purchase one.
I don't think law-abiding people should be punished. I agree with that.
A monthly evaluation,
maybe a yearly.
Maybe twice a year.
Well, well, I think it's you're supposed to.
Or is it yearly?
I don't think it's yearly. I think you renew your license every. I think it's 6 years or something like that. But
yeah, but what about something?
A year? I could see going through a yearly thing to make sure
yearly.
that you're not a mental evaluation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
if it's every when it expires, something could happen in the middle of that time. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, to me, I think I would even say that for cops, because that's a dangerous job. You have access to weapons. Mm-hmm. Like police officers, they see a lot of crazy ass shit.
Yep.
I think every year they need a mental health evaluation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
definitely.
But to force every single person to go through a mental evaluation like that, you know that's damn near impossible.
I know. I do think it's already required that if they have to shoot somebody on duty, they have to go see counseling.
I'm pretty sure that's what even most people probably should if there's a situation like that. But you should be training with your weapon. You should be knowing how it works and how to take it apart, clean it, and do all that stuff.
Do you think if you take mental health medication, you should have the right to a gun?
I think that automatically is a disqualifier.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty
sure.
Because
I don't want to say people who have mental illness shouldn't be allowed to have guns, because there's severity of mental illness. There is severity. Different levels of it.
I see where you're coming with that, Alina, quite honestly. But it's also, you could pass the evaluation and then snap tomorrow.
And also, it also depends on the mental health of people. Some people are really freaking good at hiding their mental health.
Exactly.
Look at the guy with Las Vegas.
Yep.
No one saw it coming.
So
that's why Las Vegas is scary.
And then you start getting into the layer who pays for this, who does this.
Yeah, because then you have to figure out who's paying for it.
Then you're going to have people who don't want anything to do with guns. Why am I paying for them to go get an evaluation?
Yeah, it's tough. But see, if you notice this, guys, notice how when you see this on the news, you got a bunch of motherfuckers screaming at each other. Me and Vito and Liz aren't screaming at each other.
But if you are in a position of authority, you should be getting evaluations probably monthly and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If you're a police officer, something like that, a security guard, stuff like that, when you're supposed to be carrying your weapon every day for your line of duty. It's a lot different when you're talking about, the right for you to defend yourself.
Yeah, no, because there's more of a chance for them to get into a situation that's life and death.
Yeah.
So, with the cops, definitely.
I definitely. And cops need way more training. They don't have enough training as it is.
Yeah.
That's 100%.
Yeah, that's true. Cops definitely need more training.
But again,
who
keeps defunding them?
Don't get me wrong, and I said this in previous videos, and people commented on what I said. After, like, with the amount of shootings that were happening, I was liking and retweeting like everything that said freaking defund the police. I was like, but I realized I was acting emotionally.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, if you defund the police, who gonna arrest the people that need to actually be arrested?
Exactly.
You need a jail to hold some people got to go to jail.
There are violent, evil people.
There are violent people. Some people got to go to jail.
Unfortunately, there are violent, evil people. I mean, Alina, don't you live near Chicago? They have some of the strictest. I know it's not in Chicago. Then you're in Illinois, but they have some of the strictest gun control laws in the entire country.
That's true. And their murder rate is still high as fuck.
And they have these, exactly.
like
the bluest states have all the strictest, hardest gun control laws there known to man.
But also, you're never going to be able to shut down the black market.
No.
That'll never be able to shut down.
Because criminals don't follow the law.
That's like trying to turn off the dark net. That's never going to get turned. It's never going to get turned off.
If a criminal wants to get a gun and commit a crime, he's going to go do that.
Yeah.
That's just.
Yeah.
Anytime I'm walking around in Texas, you think I feel scared? No, because everybody around me is packing. I know it. I know they're packing. Knowing that somebody's packing is more of a deterrent than going into a place that, I know there's no one coming here.
Sure.
Yeah, see, yeah.
That's right there, Alina. And it's sad that you've seen anybody get shot. That's terrible.
Yeah, that's great.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
They put you on the right, they put you on the left, they tell you who to hate. They do
She lives in the nice neighborhood.
Oh yeah, Alina don't even be up in the hood like that. it's man.
Screaming. No president will ever give a damn about the truth. It don't matter who's the winner, cause the people always lose. No president will ever break the system.
I'll agree with that.
Yep, that's true.
I don't care, bro.
The president can't do anything by himself.
Thank you.
He's only got 4 to 8 years.
Thank you. And then if the president starts to try to go, oh, fuck it, let me just executive order. Next thing you know, everyone's going to say, oh, you're trying to be a dictator?
It doesn't matter. Even if he does executive orders for 8 straight years, the next president can come in and take them all away.
That's true.
It doesn't matter how many executive orders you put in. You're term limited to 8 years. You can't. And what are you going to do? Try to executive order? I'm here for life? Guess what? That's unconstitutional. It's not going to fly.
Yeah.
You can't sit there and executive order.
Because
I'm dictator for life.
That's
people keep saying Trump's going to do that. No. If Biden could do it, you think he'd already do it?
See, I think the problem is we're expecting one person to make all of us happy. It's not going to happen. Y'all got to let that go.
You're not going to get the perfect candidate.
You're not. You're not going to get a perfect candidate.
It's just not going to happen. But what I will vote for is the person who cares about this country, who wants to put this country first and get this country back together, because we can't help anybody when we're a mess. Again, I've used this analogy before. How are you going to go help your neighbors fix your neighbor's plumbing if your kitchen's on fire?
Yeah, you got to put the fire out because the fire can spread.
You might burn your house down while you're helping your
yeah,
neighbor's
that's true.
plumbing.
That's fact. That's fact.
That's what's happening with USA.
Yeah. How about we put some fucking fires out before we do anything else?
Mm-hmm.
From inside, it's
Oh
a
wait,
deep state.
I should back that up a little bit.
No president will ever give a damn about the truth. It don't matter who's the winner, cause the people always lose. No president will ever break the system from inside. It's a deep state plan dividing us into sides. It don't matter if you're left, right, black, white, red, blue, conservative or liberal, rich, poor, me, you, Republican or Democrat, old, young, mean, cool. They promise us our freedom, but then all we get is free doom. They put you on the left,
free doom. I like that.
They tell you what to hate, then they tell you who to fight.
I'm not gonna disagree.
Screaming. They put you on the right, they put you on the left. They tell you who to hate, they do anything to get you screaming. Screaming.
I'll agree with him in this.
Yeah.
I'll agree with him.
I like this one. This one.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one wasn't bad.
No, this one actually really hits
I
on
like
the
this.
issue that's
This
going
was
on
dope.
right now.
Yeah. Wasn't bad.
I like that one. That was
Everybody feel like they gotta have beef with everybody. Like, shit.
and people could be having a nice cordial conversation, and then they find out one thing, and all of a sudden they hate them.
That's stupid.
Oh, I'll use Dana White's example. He didn't. I don't know if he is a Trump supporter or not, or biased. I forget the details of that. But he said it's pretty freaking crazy that you're gonna hate someone just based on who they voted for.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we go on back in the day, and you voting for officials who were blatantly fucking racist, it says something about you. I'm not gonna lie.
Ian, our president eulogized a Klansman.
Yeah, I know. I know.
He called black men predators.
Didn't
What is
Hillary call black people super predators?
Yes,
at
she
one
did.
point, too?
Yes, she did.
I
He
guess what?
he authored the crime bill that put more African Americans in jail than anybody else.
You know what, Vito? It's okay.
But remember,
as long as
you ain't black if you don't vote for him.
as long you know, as you're God fearing and willing to give into reparations, we'll give you a chance. we'll give you.
Hey, we've had this conversation about reparations before.
Bro, I'm all for having a reparations conversation. I need to know, first of all, where's the money coming from? How much money you trying to give? And who you giving the money to?
It's stupid. You know, the past is the past. That's it. It didn't happen to you.
No,
Are you going through it right now?
No, but Ian's his family can actually.
We got the documentation.
There's
Oh yeah.
We do, yeah.
And he's his family's proud of the 1% that can actually provide the proof.
And to me, don't get me wrong, I love my black people.
But
if you ain't got no fucking documentation,
you got no proof.
I'm sorry.
And quite honestly, you should be able to get your 40 acres. Probably 40 acres, and they say a mule, right? But it probably should be a horse at this point.
But listen, I'm not freaking
than
holding my breath for the United States government to say, "Hey, sorry." I'm not holding my breath for.
You know how real easy it is. There's a lot of federally controlled land that they should be able to cut. Tim Pool talked about this. I'd rather them cut up the federal land and give it to the people who can prove it, even if they are just going to flip it and sell it. Okay. Some are going to keep it. Some might flip it and sell it. That land is now private and it's out of government control. Do it.
But look where all the money is going.
See,
I would rather for that money.
The thing that I'm freaked about the reparations is like.
That's because they're trying to put a monetary value on it when it needs to be land. Go ahead.
But then look how people deal with money. It's like, look at the Black Lives Matter organization.
Exactly.
Where the fuck did 82 million? You took money from a whole bunch of people. Where the fuck did it go? Where did $82 million just go?
Ian was a billionaire, yeah.
Ian, be a billionaire. I'd be afraid to be a billionaire, Jimmy J. I'm not even going to lie. I'd be afraid to have that much money. I get your point, Alina, but at the same time, I feel like if you don't vote, like for example, if I didn't vote, I can't really complain.
But Alina, also, if you don't vote, how can you anything change? Because if
Yeah.
everybody, because it's not just you that has that same mentality. It's every single person that has that same. Well, if 100,000 people look around and say, "Well, my vote doesn't matter," what if those 100,000 people went and voted?
Yeah.
You know how many elections are decided by tens of thousands of votes? Sometimes as slim as a couple hundred.
Because there's 300. There's like I think it's like 320 million people in the United States. But I think like the last election was like less than. It was like 100.
151 million people voted last election or something.
So, talking about voting,
You got half the country that's not voting.
Yeah.
Talking about voting, I've never voted, and this is gonna be my first year to vote because I want a change. It needs to get done. You know.
You should honestly, and I know it's a lot of work, and a lot of people don't have much time to do this, but you honestly really should, at some point, take a look and see who's actually representing your district, your state and federal rep, and actually see how long they've been there, and look around and say, what have they actually done for my area? And then actually take a hard look at their opponent, and don't look at the R or the D or even the libertarian label or even the independent label. Take a look at what they stand for, what they're saying they're going to do, what they say they want to do for your community. Because those people are going to affect your actual life way more than the president can.
Yeah, because this is in the state that you're living in.
Because they're the local people that form and what's going on.
Jimmy, I don't know about that one. I'm a little iffy on that one.
No, the Electoral College makes sure that everybody gets a say. It even makes sure that Rhode Island has a say.
Because a lot of people think the popular vote should be.
No, because the popular vote can be manipulated.
Well, yeah, when you got New York and California.
Exactly. When you have most of the people population in 2 states, you'd have 2 states electing for 50 states. The Electoral College makes it so that every single state has a say in who is representing them.
First of all, we're not going to act like this whole fixing the country or trying to be a better country. It ain't easy.
Because people have to realize California is not the same as Alabama, which is not the same as New York, which is not the same as Vermont, which is not the same as Maine. And they're right next to each other. Kentucky is very different than Montana.
Texas and Florida are very different, too.
Wyoming and Georgia are very, very different. They have different people. There's different things that happen. People forget that just because we're the United States of America, we're very large. There's 50 states that are in this United States.
They all have different state constitutions.
We have got to get away from this where the parties tell what is going on and get back to each individual state having a say in what is going on. Thanks for stopping in and spending time with us today, y'all. Hit that notification bell and give it a share because it does help the channel out.
Please and thank you.
See you guys in the next one.
Ready, y'all.
Peace.
Bye.